I'll tell you, even if the visitors put those outfits together by accident, they nailed it. Looking sharp as ever as they came into the building earlier. Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. We've got Edey. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Williams, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Jakob Poeltl out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. Here's Quickley. Pass to Barnes. Shot from 12. Kicks it to Quickley. Outside Barnes. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
Inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit. You don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort.
Now here's Sharp. Henderson outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's the break. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on, and Coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him, stick with it, try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Quickley. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Just over a minute and a half in. Lets a floater go. And the layup by Sharp.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Now here's Quickly. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Edie. Over Pirtle. No good off the back of the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And it's the 2K leaderboard. The block leaders in the NBA second half of the season. Robert Williams on top. In the third spot, Zach Edey.
First-year players often spend more time learning the game defensively. They're a shining example of what hard work can do.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
The first free throw is good, and during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Graham.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
And Quickly drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Henderson. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. Here's Toronto with the ball. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Ooh, Williams with the block. And he gets it back. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, look at that rim after that Williams jam. It's still swaying.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Henderson with it, now Quickly defending. Henderson misses.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Barrett into the lane, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you love that. Just that quick first step, and RJ up and over the D.
Sharp finds Boucher. And Henderson with the basket on the assist from Boucher. Henderson's got 5.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And they call an illegal screen here. And a look at the stats for Immanuel Quickley.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Now Henderson. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York. Pass to Boucher. Inside. Here's Pirtle. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Give Pirtle some credit on that one. Beating the good defense with some better offense.
Barrett against Sharp. Quickly with the ball. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Here's Henderson. 5 points in the game. Here's Boucher. Williams defending. And stolen by Williams. Barnes passes to Barrett. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. He has 6.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
Henderson scanning the floor. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly me that was their game plan coming in.
Henderson against Quickly. Pass to Edie, and here is Barrett. It's rebounded by Grant. Blazers trail by 3. Outside Sharp. Grant with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. Henderson finds Sharp. Fires away from way outside. Williams grabs the board. Toronto leading by 3. And it's Quickly with a miss. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Sharp goes in. Tipped. The Raptors have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in the foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
First one falls for him. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile. He's long. I'd like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
And so Grant nails them both. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. He gets it in there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Reith. Releases. Again, the miss by Portland. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Raptors. 3-point lead. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Henderson, the pass to Grant. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
There's the length. Tough to get over Scotty Barnes.
Yes, it's good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Rupert. Good work defensively by Thibault. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Grant. Rejected by Barnes. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Portland ball.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Now a timeout called by Portland. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
That's a game they know they probably could have.
We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Raptors, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise.
You know, for the Raptors, this is beginning to look like a lost season for them. It's too bad. Their fans had such high hopes coming into this year.
Yeah, the body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
Clock at 2. Henderson misses.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Mitchell against Henderson. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 3. Looking to get it going. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Mitchell with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Blocked! And here's Thibault. No points so far. Pass to Banton. Back to Thibault.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Reith. And the bucket is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Here's Barnes. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Murray inside, defended by Avdia. Nice D from Avdia.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Here's Henderson. Rebound, Toronto. Here's Rupert to the paint. Barnes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
First one falls.
And Scotty Barnes just is one of those guys that's a complete player and competes.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Portland trailing here. Here's Banton, coming in off 12 points in his last outing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
A little bit of length and a little bit of strength. That pays off for Scotty Barnes.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. Blazers trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Avdia. It's tipped.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
On the wing, Murray, defended by Henderson. And book it, Fernando.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Down low, here's Avdia. Nails the baby hook.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Toronto leading by 3. Pass to Fernando. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Time for the 2K leaderboard, showing numbers from the second half of the season, teams that love to run. In third, the Raptors.
They've looked great since the All-Star break, pushing the pace and trying to punish teams in transition, and it's been working.
Now here's Thibault. No points yet. Henderson outside. Rupert grabs the board.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Oh, it makes it with the kiss.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Benton drives in. Back to Henderson. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
For the away team, Shed.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Shed. Outside Murray. We've got 22 seconds left now in the first quarter. Missed inside. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 5. Pass to Reith. Henderson, right side. Rebound, Toronto. Here's Mobo. Over Henderson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Toronto out in front. They're up by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Chris Boucher out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Thibault in at point guard. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Now here's Avdia. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Toronto leading by 3. Here's Shed. Yet to see a basket. Outside, Williams. Sharp against Barrett. 5 to shoot. Over Sharp. Here's Edey. That shot missing. Poeltl with some nice D's. Left side, Thibault. Pass to Sharp. To the inside. Here's Boucher. Rebound, Toronto. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Barrett with it. He's picked up by Poeltl. Another shot. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Outside Thibault. Outside Sharp. The putback. Williams grabs the board. Toronto leading by 3. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. Barrett, no good on that one.
You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
He does not get the second one.
And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Toronto making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Blazers trail by 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Away team ball.
Toronto leading by 5. It's stolen by Thibault. To the paint. Sharp, no good. The Raptors have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Outside Barrett. The 3 ball. With the putback. It's good on the putback. Edey's got his first bucket in this one.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Grant, the pass to Boucher. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the line for him here.
Chris Boucher.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Boucher drops them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Mobo. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Grant. Here's the 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. Barrett with it. Back to Mitchell. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Pirtle. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
The 7-footers, it's a great idea to live around the hoop, and that's where Pirtle has set up camp.
Mitchell against Thibault. Now here's Barrett. Over Sharp. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Grant outside. Rebound Toronto. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Back to Mitchell. Here's Edey, covered by Thibault. Here's Mitchell. That one rolls around and rims out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Thibault, and he banks in the layup. Thibault's got his second basket of the night.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Thibault against Mitchell. Right side, Williams. Over Boucher. Williams misses. Portland trailing here. Now here's Sharp. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for him. He's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now, the potential of Shaedon Sharp is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
And the Blazers making a change here. Henderson's checked in. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Barrett. And it's tied up with that one.
Now, Sharp has such a bright future in this league, especially as a scorer.
Pass to Williams. Back to Quickly. It's hauled in by Henderson. The Trailblazers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Grant, the pass to Henderson. Back to Grant. Oh, got a piece of it. Here we go. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Pirtle. Outside Sharp. Four on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Deflected! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
To the middle. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Williams has got his second basket of the game. Quickly against Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Got it. Good job in the low post. Sharp's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
And it's Quickly with a miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Grant outside. Pass to Henderson. And here's Boucher. Grant outside. Boucher, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, using his power, Williams doesn't give them any room to interfere with that jam.
Sharp up top. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Pirtle. Rebound Toronto. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Mitchell against Sharp. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for Portland. Reith, he's checked in for Pirtle. Banton comes in for Grant. And Denny Avdia subbed in for Sharp.
When he is healthy, Williams is an important piece on this team, mainly due to that defense and rebound.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Reith. Fires the 3. Rupert grabs the board. Toronto leading by 5. Outside Murray. Quickly deciding where to go with it. He drops it from range. Quickly's got 7 points.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Reith. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. On the wing quickly, defended by Henderson. Henderson against Quickly. Fades. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. Henderson outside. Pass to Avdia. And he converts the layup.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdia does a lot of his best work.
Toronto leading by 6. Quickly outside. Now here's Williams, covered by Boucher. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Now, sometimes you want to foul Williams. He's not great at the free throw.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Williams. 2 shots.
Two.
And he makes the first. And Williams drops them both.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
2 minutes.
Here's Reith. 9 points for him in his last game. Fades back. Rebound Toronto. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Murray against Avdia. And there's 1:38 left in the second. Here's Shed. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Blazers trail by 8. Avdia, right side. And it's in there. Avdia's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. To the inside, Fernando. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And that one drops. Here's Benton. Still without a bucket. Pass to Reith. Back back to Ben. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Toronto. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Shed. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Henderson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Here's Shed. Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. Tipped. And they recover it. And so it's Toronto leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Raptors, Kenny, give us your take.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possession. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
They just keep giving the ball away. That's not how you win. I understand this defense is giving them problems, being disruptive. If they can just cut down on the turnovers, I think they can win this game.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Robert Williams has done in this game.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. 6-point game. So for the Raptors right now, Williams is out there with Edey. Then there's Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's quickly in at the point guard position.
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
It's quickly with a drive. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Grant. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto leading by 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And taking a moment here, a look at the best rebounders among rookies over the last month. Zach Edey on top.
Hey, the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
Barrett against Sharp. Uses the glass on the layup. Sharp's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Barnes against Grant. Pass to Quickly. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Quickly's got 9 points.
Since going in the 2020 first round, Quickly has gotten a lot more selective with his shot taking and shot making. Sign of maturity.
Now here's Grant. Yep, that one goes.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Barnes. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Quickly. Nice D from Henderson.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So If he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
The first free throw is good.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Barrett, 10 points for him. Outside Barnes, on the wing quickly. That one's good, and it's Barnes with the assist.
3 points.
Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
2 shots.
Relax on the first.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Sharp.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Toronto leading by 3. Quickly with the ball. He's got 12. Left side Williams. Shot clock at 6. No good from the wing. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Quickly outside. Pass to Edey. Over Pirtle. Edey, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old team.
Well done, everyone.
3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Grant outside for the tie. Again, the miss by Portland.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Mobo. Here's Edey. Guarded by Sharp. Here's Mobo. The 3 from Quickly. Offensive rebound. It's Barrett on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Grant. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The officials were right on top of that
for the away team.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
First one falls for him. Mitchell's checked in for Toronto. He's off on the second. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 9 to the paint. And it's Edey missing. For Portland, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Sharp. Rebound, Toronto. And here's Mitchell. Pass to Barrett. Now Barnes. Here's Edey. Covered by Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Now here's Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Over Sharp. And there's Barrett on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Sharp. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Toronto leading by 6. Down low. And it's Portland with a rebound. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Grant outside. Pass to Sharp from deep. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Count it. Good.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Timeout called. Portland. But Reith, he's checked in for Boucher. Avdia comes in for Grant, and it's Thibault in for Sharp. Blazers trail by 5. Henderson outside. Pass to Reith. 3-pointer. The Trailblazers rebound. Henderson outside. Puts up a 3. Fernando grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 5. Outside Mitchell. Back to Barnes. To the middle. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Reith. He's guarded by Barnes. Outside Thibault. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment now to check the leaderboard and see which point guards have been money from the charity stripe since the All-Star break. 4th, Emmanuel Quickley, and of course Scoot Henderson.
This is just one of the things you want out of your point guard. Reliability at the charity stripe.
You look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
The first one falls. Banton, he's checked in for Portland. Rupert, he's checked in for Toronto. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Toronto leading by 6. Barnes passes to Fernando. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Barnes making sure that his teammates stay involved.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Banton. Here's Reith. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And it's Rupert missing. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Thibault finds Pirtle. Here's Benton. From down in the low post, it goes. And so here is Toronto. 6-point lead. Barnes passes to Murray. And here's Mitchell, covered by Thibault. And it's Mitchell penetrating. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Avdia passes to Benton. Now Thibault. To the right side. Here's Reith. Off target with the 3.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Blazers trail by 8. Left side Thibault. Pass to Reith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First,
that one on Barnes.
4th team foul. At the line for 2, Reith.
And he knocks down the first one. Portland making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Rupert. And they pick up 2. Rupert's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Murray.
Blazers trail by 8. Here's Benton. Henderson outside. Launches it. Rebound Toronto. Fernando's got 4 rebounds now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
To the away team.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Trailblazers, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Checking out Portland, as we see them limp towards the finish line, you really have to believe that everyone is going to be evaluated from top to bottom.
And you have to wonder just how different this team will look next season, from players to possibly coaches, maybe every level of the organization.
Pass to Benton, fires from the wing. That one goes in.
Good setup. Avdia, he's got such a good feel for the game.
Toronto leading by 6. Here's Shed. Still no points.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pirtle with the block.
Pirtle, a very skilled defender, using that size and length to send that one back.
Henderson. Second chance shot. The rebound by Shed.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Mitchell, the pass to Fernando. Can't cash it in from close range. And here's the fast break. Pass to Avdia. Rebound Toronto. Rupert's got his 4th rebound in this one. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Rupert's gotten 4 this quarter.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Over to the left wing. Here's Pirtle. Oh, Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, you got a 7-footer that's 2.5 Bills. Pirtle is tough to handle in close.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jakob Pirtle taking 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And Pirtle's been such a consistent role player on the teams he's been on. A guy who takes high percentage shots, defends with some purpose, and plays really hard for his teammates.
Robert Williams checked in for Toronto. And he ends up missing both free throws. Avdia with a steal. 43 seconds left to play in the third. And he makes it. Avdia's got 8.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Williams. Here's Rupert. And here's Murray from the arc. Here's Williams. And it's Reith with the rebound. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. Tries to break his ice. Basket's good. He's got 15.
Whoa! Scoot! What a move.
Here's Shed. Over Henderson. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. Toronto out in front, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Denny Avdia out there with Delano Banton. And it's Boucher in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Quickly. Avdia pulls it in. Henderson left side. Pass to Sharp. Some solid defense from Barrett.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And that one's good. Quickly.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Now here's Sharp. Now here's Boucher. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Rebound Toronto. Now here's Quickly. Outside Murray. Back to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Williams in the post. Can't hit from in close. Blazers trail by 6. Pass to Sharp. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Banton on the take. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Barnes, he's checked in for Williams.
Zach B.D. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Portland, Delano Banton, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Toronto leading by 4. Now Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Tricky move there from Barnes. He's clever at getting defenders to bite on the shot fake.
Scotty Barnes at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barnes. Grant's checked in for Banton. Both free throws good from Barnes. Blazers trail by 6. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Avdia attacking. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Just jamming it in off the drive. Avdia using that athleticism to his advantage.
Barnes against Avdia. Barnes passes to Barrett. 5 on the clock. Oh, good D by Boucher. The Trailblazers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Sharp, no good. Toronto leading by 4. Pass to Quickly. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Quickly's got 9 points here in the second half. Barrett against Sharp. Grant outside. Over Murray. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 11. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yes, Scotty Barnes doesn't look fast, but don't question his speed with those long strides in transition.
Avdia passes to Boucher. Offensive board. On the wing, Grant. Outside Sharp. Rebound Toronto. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. 4th quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 10. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Grant outside. Looking to get back on track. There's the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
It's so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Pass to Quickly. To the inside, Edey. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Now here's Grant. Boucher up top. Henderson, the pass to Boucher. Comes up empty down low. Toronto leading by 8. Murray with it. Henderson picks him up. Pass to Quickly. And he lobs it up top. Tries to save it. Murray against Grant. Rebound Toronto. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly with the ball. Pass to Edey. Clock at 6. Barrett against Sharp. The baseline J. Barrett can't hit. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 8. Fires the 3. The rebound by Murray. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. To the paint. And it's quickly. That time on the assist from Barnes.
Assisted by
Barnes has got assist number 7 tonight. Timeout called. Portland.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Mitchell. Barnes, it's good.
Really hard to stop Scotty Barnes in the pick and roll. As the screener, Scotty can beat you different ways.
Barrett against Abdia. Drops in the layup to 2. Abdia's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And Toronto calls time here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are...
Switch here. Williams is checked in.
Robert Williams.
On defense, the Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Barnes finds Barrett. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The offensive rebound.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
And here's Henderson. Outside Sharp. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
4th personal foul.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
At the line for Portland, Sharp taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Sharp. Both free throws good from Sharp. And so here is Toronto. Right side Barnes. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Portland gets called for the foul.
Trying to make Barnes work for it, but defensively have to be disciplined.
Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Here's Henderson. Inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Mitchell. There's the three. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now here's Boucher. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up one.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for 2, Chris Boucher.
And the first one at the line is good. And Boucher drops them both. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
At the line for the away team, Davion Mitchell. At the line for 1.
One shot.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Blazers trail by 12. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Avdia. Oh, Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Off the outside. 6 on the shot clock. Henderson misses.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Now here's Barnes. Out left to the wing. From behind the arc. Portland with a rebound.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Pirtle finds Henderson. Oh, Williams with the block. Barrett against Henderson. Barrett can't hit. Blazers trail by 12. Here's Sharp. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Mitchell, first personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for 1, Sharp.
That free throw good from Sharp. Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
2 minutes.
Here's Henderson.
2 minutes.
The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
To the away team.
Toronto leading by 9. 1:49 left to play in the fourth. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, and Scotty Barnes has no hesitation in the way he's going about scoring the ball.
Mitchell against Henderson. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Avdia against Barnes. Left side, Williams. 1:19 left in the game. Pass to Edey. Kicks it out to Barron. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Portland with a rebound. Avdia outside. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Raptors.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the away team, Edey. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Shoots from 12. Basket counts.
And a nice looking stroke from the mid-range. Avdia just taking what the defense is allowing.
Here's Shed. And so Toronto takes the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.